I so appreciate being able to talk to you and your group about this amazing, what we call the soilless wonder called the Tower Garden. So let me give a little background on my journey. When the towers first came out, I was blown away because as a health coach, personal trainer, I was certified to know that we have to properly fuel our bodies. And we really don't do that for the most part. And then to drive it down further, in our cultures, we don't eat the right food. So when they introduced a Tower Garden, again, I was amazed by it because then I realized we now can control, as you pointed out before, control our own food supply, which we must be about doing. Are you here? You hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay, good. That was my first introduction. I love what we do with the company. Believe you me, the capsules are fantastic. But the tower, to me, took it to a whole different stratosphere, especially for our community. Because, as you pointed out, we live in food deserts for the most part. We have no way of growing fresh produce. With the tower, we can now do that. Now, I've been doing it for about 12 years now. I've done shows all over the country, Los Angeles, Atlanta, DC, Chicago, on my dime. That's how much in love I am with the towers. Okay, I pay for all those trips. I ship the towers to all those locations. Okay, because I think, in fact, I know. Let me rephrase that. I know we need to be about growing our own food. Now, having said that, one of the things I want to point out tonight, because everybody knows how to put the tower together. It's very simple. I can talk about that, but I think that's easy. What most people don't understand is a tower tonic. The thing we feed the plants with. Very important distinction with what we do versus other hydroponic systems. Most hydroponic systems require multiple sources of food supply to give the plant what it needs. With the tower tonic, which by the way is certified, peer reviewed by the University of Mississippi, we use one source. We can grow a variety of different plants. With both A and B, we can grow a plethora of different plants. Again, typically, with other hydroponic systems, you got to get this distinction. They don't have that. It's much more elaborate. Ours is simple. I can't stress it enough. It's simple and it goes right to the plant. For example, our tower tonic is rich in iconic earth minerals that are important for plant growth, right? Those minerals include nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, and trace minerals like boron, chloride, magnesium, zinc. These are all essential elements, minerals needed for the plant, and they're found in our solution, our very simple solution. There's 16 trace minerals that plants need. That's what's in the tower tonic. I stress that because we got everybody now doing what we do, but we need to know what differentiates us from others. And the tower tonic, I think, is something we really haven't talked about enough with our people. We need to understand why that's so important. Again, I will repeat, our solution is peer reviewed by the University of Mississippi. They actually put our tower in the field of plant in soil, and our tower tonic exceedingly did well going against traditional growing. Okay, we need to stress the importance why our product, including the unit itself, separates us from other types of units. Getting back to the unit, it's FDA compliant. Okay, it grow indoor, outdoor. So when I go back to the FDA compliant plastic, that's important. because that means the plastic won't leach into the product. Very important. We need to make those distinctions with people we talk to, because what we do is totally different and unique from what other people are doing. That's why we call it the soilless wonder. We should be very proud of that product. Not that we aren't, but we need to understand why we should be proud of the product. Like it was saying, we don't need soil to grow plant. We need what's in the soil. That's what's in the Tower Tonic. I'm stressing it very purposely, because oftentimes we don't talk about it. We can just grow, we grow. Yeah, but how are you growing? This is how we grow. With a peer-reviewed Tower Tonic solution that encompasses everything we need in soil in a liquid solution. And we don't need a plethora of different products to grow different plants. We can grow tomatoes, herbs, edible flowers, melons, collards, turnips, using our very simple peer-reviewed Tower Tonic. I'm gonna stop right there and see if anyone has any questions.
If you guys have any questions, you can unmute yourself or put it in the chat.
I do have a question. We don't often do questions on this Zoom, but I have tried to grow cabbage in the tower gardens. I've been growing with the tower gardens since they began. I have 7 of them. But when I grow cabbage, the leaves, it just keeps forming leaves. It doesn't form a head. Is it lacking some nutrient or any suggestions?
Let me ask you this. Are you checking? I know you are, so don't be offended by my question. Are you checking the pH? Making sure it's alkaline and not acidic? Are you making sure those levels are needing where they need to be in the solution?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of water are you using? Are you using RO water? Are you using what's your water supply? What kind of water supply are you using for your plant, your tower?
I'm using water, but the rest of the plants grow well. I could get an RV filter. I understand that.
I would start again with the very basic. I mentioned the pH testing. You're there. You're good there. I would start with the water, because we know the water, forgive my description here, typically it's full of crud. And we need to make certain that we're not putting that type of water into the system. I would try that. And the beautiful thing about the tower, and the beautiful thing about what we're doing, we're all experimenting. I don't come here as an expert. I'm still learning. That's what's exciting to me. I'm a city guy. And what they call, in fact, I've done shows and I tell people I have a black thumb. People crack up. Most people don't look like me in the show, but that's a fact. People who don't grow have black thumbs. That's not a racist thing. That's a fact. Okay, I embrace those differences because I'm learning. It's like here's another example of my learning. I was doing a show in Tucson. I live in Arizona. And an old farmer guy, white guy, comes up to me. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I said, my system doesn't take any dirt. You know what he told me? He's a very nice guy. He pulled me to the side. I said, young man, whispered, you find dirt under your shoes. Now, I, being a city guy, that was new to me. But he didn't do it in a way that was disrespectful. I guess my point here is we're all experimenting with this. I'm going to say it again purposely. I'm not an expert. I've been doing it for 12 years. I've learned a lot. I'm still learning about this invention, but we all know hydroponics has been around for a long time. We've just, again, taken it to a different level than what's been used to, what the industry has been used to. Again, I repeat, what typically hydroponic systems have been doing is using many different types of solutions to grow varying types of product. We have really one, A and B, that allows us to grow a variety of different products. Very important distinction, guys.